As Phase 3 construction has started on Project Top Hat here at Chief Beef World, Will and Drew is overseeing the guys as they continue to break ground here as we wait for the first pieces of the coasters to arrive here so they can get started on that. So I'm gonna lead them to handling their business here, and I'm gonna go check on the rest of the projects that's starting up in Phase 3 here in Chief Beef World. So as the guys are working on Project Top Hat, I caught up with Fred to see how everything is going with his hot dog squad police station here for Chief Wiggums that he wanted to put outside of Springfield Airport. Yeah, he had a few guys from Four Brothers and a Brother-in-Law out here breaking grounds for his project. So I'm gonna let him finish doing that and make a couple of runs here and check on the project that Jacob had going on by the Raw. And then I got a trip to make. So let's go over there and check that out. So I make it over to the Planko Mania ride, and the signage guys was over here. These are some new guys that we got in, and I'm talking to the manager, Stoff. He runs Almighty Signage right here. So as you can see, they bringing in our Chief Wiggum sign, and they're gonna bring in the Chief Beef sign later to add to the stanchions inside of the Planko Mania Raw ride. So I'm about to go inside and see what Jacob did with the fabrication in there with that statue. So let's head inside, shall we? And what can I say? Yeah, adding this Chief Wiggums statue inside of the Planko Mania ride was a good touch to make this ride more Chief Beef for Chief Beef World. Give it that Chief Beef feeling. So I think Jacob knocked this one out the park. So I'm gonna let the signage guys at Almighty Signage finish doing what they do here, while I make a little trip. Because one of our other flagship parks, Trumbull Park, we just opened a new ride out there called Jaws, the first ever Death Row first drop on the coaster. So I definitely want to go out there and see how the guests are loving that right now and the feedback on that. While I lead these guys to their work, and I need to meet up with my real estate agent because Jones Water Company, we're looking for a new warehouse for our distribution plant, so where we can store all our water. So I got a few trips to make, so I'm gonna lead these guys to their work, and the fabricators even added more rocks to the skull over there to fill it all the way up. Nice touch, guys. So let me get on my trip and take care of this business, and I'm gonna lead these guys to their work, and we'll check on this when I get back. Later that evening, I met up with Oscar from Grinko's Landscaper to see how he was coming along with the lighting along this pathway that we had from our contractor from Davis List. The guy did a pretty good job with this, so I can't complain. And Oscar and his guys are doing a good job with this lighting, so I was just checking up with that before I get ready to head out so I could be at Trumbull Park in the morning for the opening of Jaws so I can see how everybody's enjoying the first ever death roll on the first drop of a coaster. So I'm gonna leave these guys to their work, and this should be done when I get back for sure. So plan on being gone for about 3 weeks or so here. So yeah, by the time I get back, a lot of these projects should be well on the way here. So let's head on our trip to Trumbull Park, shall we? Well, it's opening day for Jaws here at Trumbull Park. I finally made it here after a delayed flight to get out here. My park manager said ever since opening this morning, this ride has been the most popular attraction so far. So let's go take a ride on Planko's first death roll, first drop on the coaster here at Trumbull Park on Jaws. May even get a couple of more ideas to add to Project Top Hat. Who knows? Let's get on the ride. Now that Jaws ride was definitely intense. That first drop was killer. I definitely got to thinking about some ideas that we may can add or implement into our already existing blueprint of the project Top Hat. So I need to go ahead so I can meet up with my real estate agent about a couple of potential properties for Jones Water Company warehouse. But yeah, I sure got some ideas for this. So when I get back, I'm gonna talk to the architects and see if we can add some things to Project Top Hat. I finally catch up with my real estate agent after about a week or so. He took me to Nokia Arena, like right down the street. They had a little office space building with potential space for warehousing in the back. But after seeing it and looking at it, I didn't think this is what I was quite looking for. So I told him, I don't think I want to try this one out. And then the location right by the stadium. Where will my trucks go when we got shipments and things like that if they have an event? So this was a no-go for me. So I told them that we got to try another one. And back at Chief Beef World, Almighty Signage was finishing up with the last of the lighting on the beef letters so they can add that to the Planko Mania ride to finish off our Planko Mania Raw ride here in Chief Beef World. Oscar and the Grinko Landscapers even did a awesome job with the lighting right here. He just got one guy left over here. He got to add a tree here. That's his signature trademark. But yeah, so far Chief Beef World is coming along good while I'm away. Can't wait to get back to see the progress of the Top Hat project though. So yeah, let's keep on with the story. Then he showed me this one by Gemini Valley. And I was like, this is perfect. Got office spaces on both sides of the property, plus warehousing in the middle and places for my trucks to pull up and unload and load. So I said, yeah, we need to get this one here. So this one was being sold by XO Disciple Group. So we had to go ahead and finalize the paper and everything like that so we can purchase this property right here so for Jones Water Company Distribution Center. Yeah, I think we found our property, guys. Now let's get back to Chief Beef World. So when I get back to Chief Beef World, the guys had got a lot accomplished while I was gone. They had the coaster station up and built, the first part of the lift chain, and a brake run section coming back into the coaster station with the layout for the stair and the path for the queue. So these guys got a lot done right now, while I was out. So yeah, I'm gonna lead them to that work, man. They've been working really hard, and my head contractor here said the guys be a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna call Chinga Darius to come through with his food truck and hook the guys up with a little lunch a little later. And as promised, I called Chinga Darius to come through, and he came through with his Mexilante food truck, man. It's a wonderful looking food truck. It's brand new, So some of the guys stopped and took a break to grab them a bite to eat. Yeah, so let's carry on with the rest of the story. And the older brother Fred, he did a superb job here with this Chief Wiggum hot dog squad stand here by the Springfield Airport. Yeah, he had his brothers bring one of those Chief Wiggum statues over here and add it to the roofing over here to his facade here to continue on with the Chief Wiggum and Chief Beef theme throughout Chief Beef World. So this turned out to be an awesome project. I'm happy about this one. I even got a chance to catch up with the Almighty Signage guys and thank them for a wonderful job that they did here on the Plankomania Raw ride here. Like I said, this was an impulse buy that I wasn't supposed to buy, so it really wasn't fitting the Chief Beef theme or Chief Beef World. But these guys came through with the signage and did a wonderful job here. And yes, I was going ahead and giving them their final payment right here, and we're about to move on to the rest of the story. They did a wonderful job here.
A little later.
Now, after several months of hard work from the guys, the top hat was born. But I was going over some last minute things with the guys, so I have all the contractors here, all of my guys here, Fred, Oscar, Jacob, Will. I got all the guys here because we gotta put some decorations and around this thing. And with all my recent travels to other parks and riding other rides, it gave me ideas for this ride. So the area that we're standing in right now, I wanted them to dig this out and make a pond for a splash zone for the ride. So we got to get working on that. So I'm gonna let these guys work on this new project that we got going on, and let Oscar and his guys get to working on setting up the landscaping for the trees and everything like that. And we're gonna revisit this project at another time. But right now, it looks pretty good right now. I just can't wait till we can get it in test mode. So yeah, but Mayor Top Hat should enjoy this, and that's the key feature of the ride right there. The extreme top hat right there when the ride just launches you up into that top hat right there. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a big hit in this part, but we'll see. But like I said, after several months of hard work, these guys came through with this layout. Now we just need to decorate it and get it all prepped up and ready for Mayor Top Hat to see it for the first time. So yeah, let's carry on with the rest of the story. Now back out there by Gemini Valley and newly bought Jones Distribution Center, we starting to settle in a little bit. I brought my oldest son, Adrian, out here so we can meet with the painters and the signage guys, so they can come out here and work on painting these signs for us to redecorate it for us on the outside, from the previous owners. So that's what we out here discussing right now, going over a little bit of uh, time frame for the work to be done here, because as you know, we still working at Chief Beef World, so it's no rush on this work here. We just trying to get it settled into the Jones Water Company feel, so we want the colors to change. Before it was like a distribution center as well, but their color was yellow and gray and black. Ours is blue and white, so we need a little color change around here. So I'm gonna lead these guys to that, and I'm probably gonna leave my son here to oversee this while I head back to Chief Beef World to see what's going on with the Top Hat coaster. Now back at Chief Beef World, Drew and the guys, man, then hired some terraformers. Then they came in, placed some big boulders, and now they're chipping away at the boulders, forming this massive tunnel at the end of the ride, with a gated tunnel on the inside. A nice little touch to the ride, something I didn't expect. But yeah, these guys is putting in the work right here, and yeah, let's check on the rest of the project of the Top Hat. Now over here is the main feature of the ride, the Top Hat drop right there, and we're actually standing in the middle of the pond that's gonna be here. It's gonna be a little bit of a lake here. Not a pond, but of a lake. It's gonna be a sort of a body of water here with water feature, a water splash effect here. So that's what the guys are working on right here. And yeah, this should take a couple of months for them to get done here, and for us to kind of round off this project here, so we can present it to Mayor Top Hat. So I'm gonna let these guys work, cause they're gonna work a little bit overtime here. I probably have Chingaderas come back out a few more times with his taco truck to, so the guys could have a bite to eat while they're working here. But they did a hell of a job so far after a year and a half of work here, of building. So yeah, I'm impressed, and I can't wait to see what the finished lake looks like when they get through. So we're gonna lead them to this, and we'll come back and check on this at a later date. Now with the Top Hat all constructed and the guys working on the lake and the splashdown area, I got a lot of free time on my hands at the moment. So my wife thought it would be a good idea that we go check out the new Club Boogie down in downtown Scotstown. DJ Boogie performs there, and this week DJ Marshmallow is supposed to be a guest DJ there. So we're gonna go check it out and blow off a little steam here at the club. So we'll see you guys at the club. So we made it to Club Boogie. Let's have some fun. Yeah, what can I say, man? The club was live, DJ Boogie was doing his thing up there. DJ Marshmallow looked good up there as well. I can't wait to see him performing in Chief Beef World. But me and my wife, we're having us up a good time right now. We're doing the newest dance, the hop, right now. Yeah, I'm enjoying my little time off right now with the wife. The club is not, it's not bad at all either. I think this was a good idea, man. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done this in a while. We got the nice fun-filled night of dancing and enjoying ourselves. We decided to go have a bite to eat at the local Waffle House before we headed back to the Jones Mansion. After making it back to the mansion, my pyro guys was over there testing out the fireworks to the baseball field. So we decided to check that out before we laid it down for the night. When I head back out to do some old vacationing things or whatever, 'cause that's basically what I'm on right now. A little vacation until the lake is built at Chief Beef World. Yeah, I think they did a good job with that. So we about to lay it down, man, and we can continue this story in the morning. So the next day, I decided to go for a walk around Gemini Valley, not too far from our new distribution factory, and I came across this Canna Club, a place to sell exotic ganja. So I said, man, might as well go try it out, man. I'm on vacation, so might as well enjoy myself. So let's go see what this place got. Now, when I got inside, man, when they said they had exotic ganja, they had exotic ganja. Some of all kind of stuff. So, I had a cool little bud tender lady. So, she hooked me up with some of that finest stuff just to try it out since I was new here. So, let's try it out then, I guess, guys. So I made it back to my Jones Mansion after visiting the Ganja Shack, the Canna Club, and I'm trying this stuff out that the lady gave me in there. Nice, cool bud tender. So had one of my housekeepers and my maids, work the gondola out here, and sitting out here in the middle of my private lake here, enjoying myself. I need to do this a little bit more often. Take a break from work because I'm such a busy guy, man. But yeah, there's actually some good stuff here. It's relaxing. Anyway, I'm about to turn it in for the night, and we'll check back with Chief Beef and see what's going on out there, 'cause tomorrow night, I plan on going to a new park that just opened, Pharaoh's Yard. They got a couple of rides that I want to go out there and try out since I got a little downtime on my hands here in between Chief Beef World. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up my little bong session here and go turn it in for the night, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow at Pharaoh's Yard. And back at Chief Beef World, Fred and Drew, they got the contractors working real hard here trying to trench this pond area out to make this lake because next week we got uh, 2 or 3 days worth of heavy rain coming in, and that could help us out a lot with filling this thing a little bit. So we're gonna let these guys get to work on that. Probably have a few extra contractors go out to help those guys, but yeah, they're doing a good job at the moment. So hopefully we can get this done by the time the rain comes, and yeah, we'll have this thing filled up. And Oscar even brought his guys out to plant a couple of trees next to the new hot dog squad restaurant here next to the Springfield airport right here. Yeah, the guys are working double time here in Phase Street. We're getting everything prepared for opening day. We're just getting closer. You'll see. Jacob even got the concrete guys out here. He went back and found his guys from Home Depot. And he got them guys started on the walkway and the pathway leading up to the top hat. So yeah, these guys are knocking out all of the projects that we need knocked out right now. So I have no worries right now. So, but for me later on, man, like I said, I'll be checking out Pharaoh's Yard. They got a couple of rides out there I want to check out. So I'm gonna leave these guys to it. Now I make it out to Pharaoh's yard, and what can I say, man? This place looks great. They even got this giant gold statue right in the middle of the entrance when you first walk in. I wonder how much that thing costs. So I'm gonna go on over here so I can purchase my tickets so we can go and get on Hydra and Pharaoh's Escape. The park signature coasters here. We may even take a ride on Temple Launch. I heard that ride is cool. So let's go and purchase our tickets, shall we? So I make it to the customer service stand. And what can I say, man? Even the customer service in this place was great. The attendant was immediately promoting their signature coaster, Hydra and Pharaoh's Escape, which got me even more hyped to ride the ride. So I went on ahead and purchased my speed passes so I can go ahead and get on the rides. So I make it over to the Hydra, man, and the theming in this park looks absolutely fantastic, and this ride looks amazing as well. So let's go and take a ride on it. Now that Hydra, that ride was absolutely worth it. And this inversion right here that goes over the monorail, that's a nice touch right there. So let's go over here and get on that Pharaoh's Escape. Now I make it over here to this Pharaoh's Escape ride. And the theming on this ride is fantastic and this ride looks insane. But lots of people are going to get on this thing. So I guess we're gonna go get on it too. So, you know, I purchased a ticket for it and I came all the way out here, so let's get on this Pharaoh's Escape. Calling this ride intense would be an understatement. This ride was absolutely amazing as well. Man, it was well worth the trip out here. So I'm about to round off my night here in Pharaoh's Yard, but before I leave, I guess I'll take a ride on that Temple's launch. A lot of people said that ride is cool too. So before I leave, I guess I'll get on that as well. All right, let's go take this ride on Temple launch. And back at the new Jones distribution warehouse, the painters had just finished up with the signage on the outside. So, yeah, all we gotta do is wait for the signage people to come back out here and add the box letters to the roofing there. And we're all set here at the new distribution center for the Jones Water Company. So, let's see what's going on at Chief Beef World, though. Now that four brothers and the brother-in-law done got the lake all trenched out, they sitting back taking a look at it and we just gotta wait it out because the storm's supposed to roll in tomorrow at some point, and this is Planko's biggest rainstorm ever. So we hoping that after a few days of this rain, because they said it's supposed to be up to like 5 days of rain straight. So we'll see how much water we'll be able to get in this thing, and we'll get our special effect guys in there to set up the water effects, and we'll be ready to wrap this ride up here to show it to Mayor Top Hat. Later that night, when the brothers came out to take a last minute look at the ride at night, Drew came up with an idea like, man, we need to add some lighting to this thing. So maybe after the storm passes and things like that, we'll get the lighting guys to come out here and add some lighting around the ride to give it a little bit more effect. So yeah, we just about to wait this rainstorm out and see what happens with our lake over there, and we could show Mayor Top Hat his signature ride that we added in the park for him. And that's gonna conclude our episode today, Chief Beef World. The guys got a lot done with the Top Hat project and getting everything installed and getting that lake dug out. But we got a big storm headed our way here at Chief Beef World, so we're gonna be washed out for a couple of days. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and leave me a comment down below and let me know how you enjoying the Chief Beef World stories here, or if you would like to be in any of my upcoming stories here at Scott Boogie Gaming. So until next time, guys, and until the next Chief Beef World video, I'll catch y'all in the next one.